This is Bold TV.
Okay, good morning, everyone. It's a beautiful Saturday morning, and welcome to another episode of Bold Heart TV. Bold Heart TV is powered by Bold Heart Initiative. Bold Heart TV is a program that comes to you every Saturday by 10:30 a.m. on our Facebook and YouTube channels. Today's episode, we're going to talk about self-care. But before we commence, I would like our co-hosts to introduce themselves. Osaki, please introduce yourself.
Hello, good morning. Good morning, ladies. Good morning, our online audience and viewers. I'm Osaki Teresa George. I reside in Port Harcourt, Rivers State. Polio survivor, work with Fair Care Foundation, member of Bold Heart Initiative, an advocate for persons with disabilities, and every other thing you can think of. I'm so glad to be here. Thank you.
We kind of lost Osaki there, the network. Grace, please go ahead and introduce yourself.
Good morning, everybody. It's good to be here. My name is Grace Oluwatosin. I am a polio survivor. I work on 4 crutches. I'm based in Ogun State. I'm a disability rights advocate, a gospel music minister, and a journalist by profession. It's good to be here. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Grace. My name is Constance Onyemachi, a woman with albinism. I reside in the FCT. I'm a member of Bold Heart Initiative, and I'm a lady with a disability, and I am a disability and inclusion rights advocate. So thank you very much. Today's episode, we're going to talk about self-care. I know most of us will come across the term self-care, but then I would like to know, what does self-care really mean to you as a person, as an individual? What does the word self-care really mean to you? Please, Grace, tell us, what does self-care mean to you?
Okay, for me, self-care means taking good care of yourself. Having enough time. You are committed to taking care of your own self, ensuring that you are healthy in and out. You are healthy in and out. You are mentally fine. You are okay. You are not disturbed or distracted. So that is what I call self-care. You are healthy in and out. Inside and outside. Thank you.
Wow. Thank you very much, Grace, for that succinct explanation. Taking care of yourself in and out, ensuring that you are healthy in and out. Osaki, please, what do you understand by self-care?
Thank you very much, Constance. Okay, self-care to me, it's all about the practice of taking action to preserve or improve one's own health. The art of improving one's own well-being, physically, emotionally, mentally, having that joy in and out, yourself as a whole, holistic, taking sure that you are happy, you are healthy, and your mental health is still okay too. So that's all I got to take care of your being self-care.
Okay, thank you very much, Osaki. Preserving your well-being, preserving your well-being, and right now in these times that we are in, I think we actually need to do a lot of self-care. Don't you think so?
Please, I think so. Very important too, including your happiness, because you need to be happy. It's still part of your self-care.
So when we want to explain to people about self-care, we're giving them the definition, we explain to them on what it means. But then, what are those activities that you can do to preserve your well-being, your total well-being in and out? Osaki, over to you. What are those activities you indulge in to, preserve your well-being?
Right. Thank you very much, Constance. I think I have a list of things I do to really help my self-care. As a woman with disability, you know that life is a twist. At times, it looks like you want to be sad because of certain circumstances that will just come beyond your control. But while taking care of your self-care, you overcome it. Example, taking a walk. For suppose I cannot walk, just go out, wheel on your wheelchair, you can use your crutches, whatever you can do, just take a move. It's a step. Let fresh air touch you. Another one again is like going out. If you can do shopping, go out, see good things, meet people that are interested in you, have a support group, friends, people that you know that when you say something, they buy your idea, they don't really put you down or want to look at your disability or whatever it is, but want to celebrate with you and see the joy you have and see every good thing that can make you celebrate. Drink water, take rest, eat, sleep, and pray. So those are the few things. I also volunteer when it comes to an activity you can do. If anywhere you know you can do that within your space, just volunteer. Just do something new or whatever you can think of. Thank you. Those are the activities that I can think of right now.
Wow, thank you very much, Osaki. Osaki said you need to eat, part of self-care, sleep, take a walk, be in the company of people, indulge yourself, engage yourself in activities that you enjoy. Thank you very much, Osaki. Grace, please, what are those activities that one can indulge in as part of self-care?
Okay, so for me, my own self-care and how, for me, if I'm to advise anyone, for me, my own self-care starts from the inside. I believe if I am fine on the inside, then I can be fine outside. Just like Osaki said, if your mind is not settled, your mind is not distracted, people can easily see it on your face. They can see it. So first of all, take good care of your mental health. Your mental health is very, very, very important because it affects every area of your life. Like Osaki said, you can go out for a walk, or you stay away from anything that can affect you mentally, that can affect your mental health. Stay away from them and do away from these things, and then ensure that you spend. Don't get too busy. Don't get so involved in activities that you do not have time to take care of yourself. Eat good food, go out, relate with people, and be engaged in productive activities that can help you improve in almost all areas of your life. And I think that's all from my own end. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Grace. She said, take good care of yourself from the inside. Make sure that your circle is healthy. Avoid anything that will give you that will create negativity around you, and just take good care of yourself. Eat good food. Yes, I think they both mentioned eat good food. But now that there's no money, I mean, people should manage, right? So for me, I think what I'll add to that is as part of self-care is exercise. Go out. Like Osaki said, take a walk. It's also part of exercise. You can also enroll in a gym where activities are carried out, meet people, exercise. You can travel. You can afford it. If you're someone who likes to travel, who's adventurous, who wants to see new places, and that makes you unwind, you can do that. Indulge yourself. You don't need millions to actually indulge in self-care. The little things are actually good. Some people enjoy reading books. Read a book. It's like, for me, reading a novel makes me also relax. So reading books as well. I think there's something I would like to add also, because I think it's part of self-care, but most people shy away from saying it. Sometimes most people how do I say it, relieve stress through engaging in sexual activities, because I think engaging in sexual activities comes with also a release of a hormone that releases stress. So some people do that, and that's fine, but do it, take the right precautions when doing that. Protect yourself so that you don't contract STIs and all that. So I think that's, for me. Sleep, yes, I sleep a lot. Like today, I've been sleeping because I've been stressed. So this brings me to the last question. Now, we've talked about self-care, relating it to how the country is. And, it is the reality of most people that they are all so busy. They have 9 to 5s, then on weekends, they still have jobs they need to deliver and all. So how do you fix in self-care into your busy week? How can you squeeze in self-care into your busy week, because you've been busy and all. And we have some months, we have 31 days, we have 30 days. Some people are so busy throughout the days in a month, and they are not able to, self-care. So how do you, what do you advise them to do? How can they squeeze in self-care into their busy week? Grace, over to you.
I think it is very, very important that they find time to rest. It is very, very important. If you permit me to use this Yoruba adage, I don't know if my audience will understand, or let me not even talk about it. But the truth is that the strength from the inside is what you use outside. It is what carries you. So you should, if you are busy throughout the month, you can't be busy. I don't believe people can be busy even like every day throughout the month, on Saturday, on Sunday. No, that's not possible. You should have time for yourself. Create time to rest, because that's the only way you can be productive. That's the only way your life can be meaningful. So if you don't create time to rest, you might fall at any time. You might fall down at any time. And by this time, maybe it will become an emergency, and it will become something very difficult to handle. So for you to avoid this in the future, create time. If you can create time for your job, your assignments, your activities, then also create time for you to rest, for you to take care of yourself. Go on vacation if you have the money. If you can't go on vacation, stay back at home at least for a whole day. It's not going to affect you. It's only going to make you better. So that's my own advice for you. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Grace. Grace has said you can't be too busy and not create time for yourself. So you have to create time from your busy schedule to self-care. Thank you so much, Grace. Osaki, over to you, please.
Thank you, Constance. Okay, I think I will add up in your busy schedule of the topic self-care. I think you should add how you can squeeze in is morning and night routine. Routine helps a lot. That if I wake up 5:30, every 5:30 I can do my morning rituals, morning prayers at least. Because if you just jump up from bed, you will not do that routine, and you will not do that your morning prayers, and that's part of your self-care. It helps you grow spiritually and physically. So you see that kind of, so have a morning routine and night routine that are so time, no matter how tight it is. Have this disciplinary action that once it's so time, Even though it's 2 minutes or 3 minutes, I will do this thing, or I will sleep, or I will rest. Have that routine kind. And also, I think about when you talk about celebrating, I know Costa says, which is nice. Celebrating is not anything big. There are most times, if you think that you've achieved something, like you could read a whole book, it's an achievement. Or you could write a poem, you could write something. You can just take chilled cold water. You can buy pure water. That will have, thank God I finished this book. Oh, thank God I did this assignment. Thank God I wrote this report. Report is an achievement. So, so once you know you've done something that your heart have this peace, you can just smile. You can just take a deep breath. All is celebration. You can just buy yourself a small sweet. So just celebrate. Just do a little thing that will jolly make your heart be happy. As I would say, ask for help. Most times our schemes are so tight that you don't want to ask for help, and you cannot finish all these things because it affects your health. So if for that self-care to really come to play, you ask for help. And when this help comes, accept it. Like someone offered to help you, even when you didn't ask. So someone say, please, can I assist in this report writing? Or what information do you need so that I can assist you? Just, thank God. Just give person the audience to assist you. So you can ask, and if the offer comes, you accept it. And also learn to say thank you. Gratitude is one of the things that helps relax you, have a self-care kind of spirit, because once you could be able to say gratitude and thank you, people around will always want to help you. Like Grace said, sleep, prioritize sleep. Like you say, you sleep a lot, that is your day. So sleep is one of the things you have to prioritize, no matter how tight it is. If you don't sleep, you might break down. And it's better you rest for 2-3 hours than you break down for 1 month. As I tell my friends, so I have some busy friends that are so like, see my friend, it's better you rest for 2-3 hours, higher 6 hours, than you break down for 1-2 months. You will lose much. So prioritize sleep and rest when the body calls for it. So I think these are the few I think whenever I'm skeptical. And again, one more thing, the day we know, as in whether you finish or you don't finish, the day will continue. So there's nothing like it must be me that will achieve that dream for that thing to happen. No. It must not be you. And someone should die, the world will not end. So life must continue. So with or without you, life takes its chance. So you don't have to take anything that would jeopardize your own self-care. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Osaki. Very, very, very deep. Osaki mentioned ask for help. Some people feel they have this mosaic syndrome. They want to do everything themselves. But learn to ask for help. You are a human being and not a robot. She also mentioned that you have to have a routine. When you wake up, you can put it in the morning or in the evening. Keep that time for yourself. Keep that time for yourself. And I mean that asking for help. I think last time I was in a gathering and somebody said, that it's better you outsource a lot of things because stress makes one look very old. So if you can outsource a lot of things like getting a nanny to look after your kids, even when you go to the office, you can slash out 2 hours and go to the gym, making the load lighter on you, so that because that makes you more productive when things are light for you. Most women say, I prefer washing clothes with my hands, it makes the clothes cleaner. If you can get a washing machine, get it. It also makes the clothes clean as well. It doesn't shred your clothes, it makes it clean. Whoever that came up with the idea that only washing of clothes with your hands is the best didn't tell you the truth. Outsource a lot of things if you can afford it. If you cannot afford it, learn to ask people around you for assistance. Thank you very much, Osaki. Thank you very much, Grace, for your very, very tangible input. Before we leave, I would like you to give the audience your last words of advice concerning this topic. Grace, please. Thank you. The floor is yours.
Okay, so self-care is very, very important. If other things are important to you, I want you to understand that self-care should be your priority amidst all of this. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Osaki.
Thank you, Constance. Self-care is life. It could be an achievement because it's only when you are healthy you can be productive and you can do other things. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Osaki. Self-care is the best. The importance of self-care cannot be overemphasized. So we've come to the end of this episode. So we will come your way next time. We want to say bye-bye and take good care of yourself. Bye. And see you next time. Bye.
Constance, bye-bye, Grace. Thanks.
Bye.
This is Bold TV.